I've worked a lot of strange hours in my life, but nothing compares to the night shift. There's something about those quiet, late hours that makes the world feel different. I used to think it was just my imagination. That was until that night. I was working in an old hospital, the kind with endless hallways and flickering lights. Around 3 a.m., I needed to grab supplies from the basement. If you've ever worked in a hospital, you know the basement is the creepiest place you can go, especially alone. I stepped into the elevator, pressed the button for the basement, and waited. Everything seemed normal at first. But then the elevator stopped at the second floor. The doors opened, and no one was there. I stood there, staring down the dark hallway. It was so quiet I could hear my own heartbeat. Then I heard it. Footsteps, faint, deliberate footsteps coming closer. I called out, "Hello? Is someone there?" No answer. The doors finally closed, and I let out a shaky breath as the elevator continued down. When the doors opened to the basement, though, my relief vanished instantly. Standing in the hallway, just beyond the elevator, was a shadowy figure. It wasn't moving, and it didn't look human. It was like a dark silhouette, completely still. I blinked, and it was gone. Just like that. My first thought was to leave, to get back to safety, but I needed those supplies. So I grabbed them quickly and ran back to the elevator. When I finally made it back to the nurse's station, I told a colleague what had happened. They just nodded and said, "Oh, you've seen it too. That's why we don't take the basement elevator alone at night. They say it's a patient who died here, still waiting for someone." From that night on, I made sure I was never alone during the night shift, because sometimes the quiet isn't just quiet. So, what about you? Would you take the basement elevator alone? If you've got your own eerie tale to share, drop it in the comments.